As a people, the Japanese seem to have a deep understanding and appreciation for the word cool. Manga, anime, JRPG, J-pop, they've got a style and a flair uniquely their own, often emulated by other countries and other people, and they do it for themselves. They're not trying to win appeal from the rest of the world. Persona 3, for me, is the standout game for the PlayStation 2, and it's the culmination of so many of these cool Japanese tropes. You are the mysterious transfer student who arrives just after midnight, who awakens a latent power, a power that allows you to fight creatures called shadows that appear in a mysterious dark hour, an extra hour that's in between midnight and 1 a.m. in the morning. You're quickly inducted into the specialized extracurricular execution squad, and together you begin to explore and unlock Tartarus, a mysterious tower that rises up from Gekukan High School during the dark hour. Persona 3 is the fourth installment in the Persona series, and it's a sub-series of the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. With so many recognizable tropes within the main storyline, you'd think that Persona 3 would quickly become predictable, and the core story itself is linear. Everything happens over the course of a single year. And as you dutifully tick off every day of the calendar, you're moved inexorably towards an ultimate outcome, a final, ultimate destiny that nobody will escape. What Atlas have chosen to do instead is to focus on the relationships that you build throughout that year before the final outcome. And this is often a very successful plot device that you see used in many anime. How you experience that year is more important than the events of the year itself. And this is more significant than it may initially appear. Persona 3 has a very deep connection to the occult. You and the other members of SEAS have the ability to summon personas, and these are effectively the weapons that you will use to fight the shadows. However, while your friends only have the ability to summon a single persona, what makes you a wild card is that you are able to summon multiple of different types. Every persona corresponds with a particular card of the major arcana of the tarot deck. Some of these persona types lean more towards magic, others towards physical attacks. Some lead towards illusionism and charm as their key weapons, others more towards healing. Different personas can be found within Tartarus, but they can also be fused together to create other personas. But the genius of Persona 3 is that you begin to meet people in the everyday world outside of Tartarus. As you build relationships with these people, the relationships become stronger, and you realize that these people are connected to particular arcanas of the tarot deck. Personas that are governed by that same arcana begin to pick up more and more experience as you use them in Tartarus. And experience is important because as persona level up, they also learn new abilities as well. This also includes the other members of your group. And as everything moves forward, you start to realize that the people around you have their own backstories, have their own hopes and fears, and their own worries about the future. The look and feel of Persona 3 is dynamic and unique. There's no game quite like it, and you can see that the developers, when they started, decided they wanted to make their own game. There are multiple points in the city that you can visit, and this is where you'll find people, and this is what breathes life into this game. The soundtrack is energizing, contextual, and memorable. But what left the biggest impression on me by far are the people, the characters that live in the world of Persona 3. Their personalities, their stories, and their struggles are so unique, and as you get to know them, they share more and more of themselves with you. And this in itself is such a rewarding part of the game. With mere months away from the release of Persona 5, there's a definite buzz building up right now from those familiar with the series and those who've been affected by the hype surrounding it. But if you keep an eye on game trader sites or eBay, you're sure to find a copy of Persona 3.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.